Okay. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Here we go. So where's my volume now? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so what is the deal? So why isn't I have no volume? Because I'm gonna reschedule this. I will reschedule. What the hell? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Now I can't. I don't get it. It was fine. I already have it. Why? I'm streaming. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh well, I'll have to reschedule. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Because it says I'm streaming. Why does it say upcoming? No. Settings. I'm gonna go to manage. I don't get it. Detail. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Analytics. Go to manage. I am live. Okay, so I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. I'm live. Why can't you hear me? It says I'm live. Okay. Oh, you can hear me now? Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't screw it up. Can you guys hear me now? Lord, I hope you guys can see me now. I hope I didn't screw it up. Lord. Now? But now I don't have any volume here. Okay, cool. But I can't hear myself, I guess. I don't know if you guys can see me and you guys can hear me, right? Okay, cool. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh my gosh, honey, struggling. I thought I had this down. The struggle continues. That's okay. All right. Okay, you guys can hear me. You can see me, right? All right, cool. Hey, everyone. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm still learning this Zoom, and you know, it's been a while, so I'm like, oh, okay, I got it down, but apparently not. Ooh, I look crazy. Oh well. New year, new wig, honey. So what's going on, you guys? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hi, Jacqueline. Are you new? Are you new? Are you a newbie? No, I think you've been here before. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Sorry I was late because of my technical difficulties. Okay, great. I'm glad everyone's dining. What's going on? Hurricane, of course. You guys, thank you for joining. Happy New Year. You know, I changed the topic of this. At first I was going to be like, you know, something general, like what's your kind of your New Year's resolution and all that for the day. But I came across this article about this. Well, he's the new head coach at Texas. Happy New Year. And I just thought it was very, very interesting in light of the conversations like we've had. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jacqueline. I appreciate that. I'm glad you got an opportunity to actually join. Honey, this hair is looking crazy, but oh well. New wig, just trying it on. It looks kind of woo. Anywho, we will proceed. You guys, thank you very much for joining. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So hopefully this will be okay too. Okay, so we're going to do, and then I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so let me share my screen. Work. Screen share. Yeah, let me share my, what's this? Oh, I hope this is right. All right, guys, so am I sharing? Can you guys see? Lord. Another fine, thank you. Can you guys see my shared screen here? Okay, good. You can see the shared screen here. Good, good, good. Still learning, but okay. Because this was like an interesting topic that I came across a couple of days ago. And I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me change it. So I'm going to go here to this. And this is kind of what prompted it. This is a couple of days ago. Social media goes nuts over new Texas head coach Steve Sarkisian's smoking hot wife. And lo and behold, here is his smoking hot wife. I know. Can you see it though? Did you see it? I know, right? I'm like, oh, it took a minute, but looks like I have it. Okay, so this is his smoking hot wife. And I just want to go through this because it's like, you know, just in my experience as a person who's always dated interracially, it's like there's a different standard. White men have a different standard for when they date interracially. It says, let me read this. Steve Sarkisian surely hit the jackpot after his divorce 5 years ago. Now, this is wife number 2. As he prepares for his first year in charge of Texas, the head coach found himself trending for a different reason as social media found his wife. His wife, L'Oreal Smith Sarkeesian, was a star in North Carolina. What? Oh, she was a track. Apparently, she was a track person there. On top of all that, she is smoking hot, and social media went insane after discovering her. Woo, look at sister girl. Apparently that is there she is. Can you guys see and hear me okay? Can you guys, yeah, she's stunning, isn't she? And this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I'm talking about, because this is the expectation of us. You know, we don't get to be raggedy. Not that we should be, but, you know, look at her. What can you say? She's gorgeous. And she married this very rich man. And he is rich. Here we go. This beauty right here on top of the next journey. Yes, look at her. Yes. Yes. Let me go back. I'm just looking at the comments. It says showing, I don't know what that means. Let me go back to the ones I saw. Okay, so here are the comments. It says Sarkin recruit. First Lady Hookham. You guys can see all this, correct? Steve Sarkeesian married a Delta. Apparently she was in a fraternity, the Deltas. Uh-oh, look at this. Hold on, the new coach has got a baddie on his arm. Uh-oh, I'm surprised there's not more. I haven't heard any outrage from a Black man. At least I haven't scrolled down far enough, maybe. Thank you. Yes, Black is beautiful. And I'm, you know, it's so nice to see a man in a prominent position, because he was a defensive coordinator, I believe, for the University of Alabama, Crimson Tide, who just won the national championship. That's my team. I was born in Alabama, so always roll Tide, even though I went to Arizona State. And they hired him to be the head coach at the University of Texas, which in and of itself was a big deal. But when they saw his wife, his Black wife, it was a wrap. There it is. Oh, here we go. Sark got a melanin queen. No wonder he he in his bag. Okay. Zach's better half. I think they were very surprised. Yogi Bear, yes, they were surprised that this was his better half. They were surprised. That's why he calling those plays like that. And say, okay, maybe Texas really is back. Well, go ahead then, nephew. I love reading these comments. Let's take a closer look at her. Damn, go, 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 L'Oreal, honey, go. I'm not mad. Doesn't she look great? Is this her Instagram? Oh yeah, this is her Instagram. Wow, she is a baddie. What do you guys think? Bad to the bone is what I think. Can you guys hear me and see me still? She's stunning. Can you guys hear and see me? I'm paranoid, you guys. Here's her Instagram. Damn. Stylish. Is that her baby? Their baby? Oh, that's her niece. Okay. So you guys, when I saw this picture and I saw her and I saw him, it's just, as I said before, how the standard is different. Because, I mean, let's be candid. When a white man dates, oh, and P.S., this is his wife. This is not no baby mama. He married her. This is his wife. And it's just that white men, they don't settle. They don't generally settle for what a black man will settle for in terms of a white woman. You know why? Because they don't have to. They don't have to. And you guys have seen this time and time again. You know, why a black man would get in, so any old raggedy chick, and then you see a white man in, you know, 9 out of 10 times with somebody like this. Well, they met at the let me see, I think they met at the same university. Let's see, where did they meet? There she is. Okay, so let's see where they met. Let's check it out. We'll investigate. See. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. And then we start case SARKASIN. Okay. Okay. We'll investigate, ladies. You know, I'm on the case. Okay, so let's see. Okay, here we go. Random facts of the day about his wife. Let's investigate this sister, see what she's doing. Okay, she was a star in North Carolina. There's a 10+ year age difference. He's 43, she's 32. I don't know, you guys, it doesn't say where they met. I want to say Texas. Or maybe California. I don't know. I do not know, ladies. I don't know where they met. I'll see if I can find it though. I'll see if I can find where they met. I mean, because we should know this stuff. This is stuff we want to know. So you guys, but look at her right here. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Very stylish. She looks great. And it's so nice to see, like, you know, they call them the wags, the wives and girlfriend wags like this. It's so nice to see, like, a black woman getting all this attention and, like, wow, you know, everyone just wowing at her. And, like, the surprise, yeah, he's the new head coach, and surprise, look who he's married to. That's the thing. And she's an attractive woman. Look at her. And she's black, okay? Look at them braids. Look at her. Are those like braids or are those twists or what? Look at her. Yes, and this is a black woman too. Chocolate skin, everything. And this is what I like. This is what I find like just so refreshing. And you know, just in my history with black men, white men too, is typically when they date a black woman, they want a black woman. They want a black woman, not a black woman who looks white, but they want a black woman. And as you can see, this is a black woman. I love it. I love it. Can you guys hear me? I'm so paranoid. Yeah, she is sharp. Let me go back and see what else the scoop is on her. Where did they meet? Okay, so let's see where they met. Here's a post she made. It says, "We are black women. We too have a voice. We don't tear down other black women. We have felt the pain of not being heard, and we decided we will be deliberate about building others. If I didn't tag you, please don't be offended. I tried to pick people I thought would do this challenge. All too often, we women find it easier to criticize each other instead of building each other up." Well, we know that's the truth. with all this negativity going around, let's do something positive. Upload one picture of yourself only you, then tag as many sisters to do the same. Let's build ourselves up instead of tearing ourselves down. Ask for the words and then copy and paste. If I tagged you, don't disappoint me. Oh, now see, this is she's very, not only pro-female, pro-black female. This is a woman who's not, I'm gonna say ashamed of her blackness, but because sometimes if some people, they get in a certain position, they're like, they feel like they have to assimilate to the point of, eliminating all blackness. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. It's like to the point where they aren't who they were. They feel like they have to become a certain way to blend in, and they cannot be the black woman they've always been, the Hispanic woman or whatever. I'm trying to find out where they met. But yeah, I'm just very impressed with her. This was a look at, are you serious? Y'all look. Yeah, because she was a track star. See that Range Rover in the background? You see it? Okay, Sister Girl has done, she reminds me of Sierra in this picture. Yes, look at that house in the background. Sister Girl has done well for herself. What do you think? What do you think? Because I think this Sister Girl is, and aspirational in terms of, marrying a high quality and high value man. And also looking the part. She looks the part, right? She looks the part. And that's the thing. If you're going to be with an affluent white man, you have to look the part. You can't look like some of these, no offense to anybody, but we've seen these big, just unattractive white women get with, these black men because they will settle for anything. But a white man, that's how you has to be for the most part, especially the more affluent he is. I mean, and this is a very public person. He has a very public position, which is why the focus was on her. One of the reasons the focus was so much on her. Once they found out, he had a wife, not only a wife, but a black wife. Yeah. And the great thing about it is this. You can live your best life, and that's what I say on this channel, if you are open to living your best life. And if you sort of think outside the box and you realize that your best life takes more than one form and with more than one person. And you realize, like, if you're not living your best life, that's on you, and it's your responsibility to make the change. Because look at her. I'm not mad. I am not mad at all. She's so pretty. So look at those abs. Look at those abs. She looks great. And there's nothing they can say about her. I haven't read any real negative comments about her because, I mean, what can you say? She's stunning. Look at her. And she represents to the fullest. So yeah, I like her. So far, so good. I really like her. You guys, what are your guys' thoughts? What are your thoughts on this topic in terms of the disparity, at least in my opinion, of the quality of woman that a non-black man chooses versus a lot of times the quality of woman. Oh, yes, I am loving this because this is right up my alley, honey. This is right up my alley because these are the things that are possible. I get so tired of the downtrodden, suffering, struggling Black woman. I just hate it, especially in this day and age. You don't have to suffer. You have options. Back in the day, we didn't have options, we didn't have options, and you just had to deal with it. No matter what your lot in life was, you had very few options. You had no money. There was very just Black, white, Hispanic, for any woman, it was just like it was pretty much the same, particularly for women of color. But now Now that's just not the case. A lot of times the only thing that holds us back is us. That's the only thing that holds us back a lot of time. In our unwillingness to change, to change. Let me stop sharing. What do you guys think? Because I think this is a great example of what could be, what you could have if you believe. Not that this guy is, I mean, and I don't mean just like a white man, but I'm just saying just the putting yourself out there and giving yourself an opportunity. Exactly. And that's just the truth. And that's just the truth. You can't be mad. That's just the truth. I still love you too. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Why? Because they can. They know that they have options. They know that in our society, they are like the cream of the crop. They are top dog so they can have, if you're a well-to-do white man, you can have white women. So for you to, if you're going to choose someone outside your race, you're going to choose a baddie. Someone who compliments you, someone who you can show off like that. And I think, as a person who has dated white men and was married to one, I think that holds true. And I'm not trying to say, but I just think that's been my experience. I have never seen a white man with a raggedy ass black woman, ever. And when I say raggedy, I mean just like the thumbnail that I put up, that woman in the thumbnail, the non-black woman with the black man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I've never seen a white man with a black woman who looks like that. You just don't see it. And I'm not saying like all the black women look like models or size 0. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the black women that are with white men are put together. They are put together. You don't see them looking any type of way. You don't see them acting any type of way, especially if they're going to be with someone who's affluent, like this guy. It's just they have a different standard than black men. That's just the truth. And another thing that I am like, she is a wife. He married her, right? This isn't his girlfriend. This isn't his baby mama. This is his wife, right? And with black men, unfortunately, that's just not the case. And I don't want to be on here slamming black men or anything like that, but there is a disparity. There is a huge disparity. A white man will put a ring on it because that is customary. In their culture, in their society, marriage is expected. It's customary. Whereas in the black community, it's few and far between. And that's just the truth. You can't be mad at the truth. Well, some people can, but that's them. I just think that if you are marriage minded, if you're at a point in your life where you want a serious relationship, a commitment, you're tired of messing around and all this stuff, I think you have to explore men of other races. You must. Even with all this craziness going on with the, what is it, Trump and his racist neo-Nazi and all that crap. Yeah, you can't, without question and research, you can't be mad at the truth, unless, people like that are ignorant. It is what it is, and it shows itself every single day. The disrespect of Black women from Black men. It's sad to say. And another thing, you guys, that I've been thinking about is this whole Trump, all this raid on Capitol, at the White House and all this crazy stuff that happened last week. I mean, that was insane. Black women should read the book. Marriage for White People. Okay, what is that? Hold on, honey. You know, I'll look it up. Is that an actual book? Mm. Okay, okay, I found it. Guys, we're gonna share this screen right quick. Right here. All right, thank you for mentioning that, honey. You know, I'm on it. I'm on it. Can you guys see this? Yeah, I just shared my screen. Why can't you guys see it? Come on, where's my screen? Oh, okay, because I'm back to this. Duh. Duh. There it is. There it is. Okay. There we go. You guys see it? Why does it keep doing that? Where is it? A well-researched and important book is Marriage for White People. How the African American, okay, how the African American marriage decline affects everyone. Okay, this is what I've been saying. This is how I feel. The baby mama culture has kept us in poverty. We've had, you know, throughout the years, just opportunity. You can't tell me that with all the progress made, like in the 60s, and all the Black people that died and were lynched for, so just when we have the right to vote and all the sacrifices that have been made on our behalf, that we should not be in a better position. And even with, you know, how they put drugs in our community, and yes, I will say that, that doesn't justify everything. It doesn't explain everything. It's this baby mama culture and just Black men, you know, who don't take accountability for anything, and Black women who don't hold them accountable. Okay. Okay, so let me go back to that. I'm going to see, and thank you for mentioning this to us. You know, I'm all about this type of stuff. I love gaining new knowledge. Where is it? Here it is. See if I can make this bigger. Okay, let's see. Okay, re-examine everything, go back to where you started or as far back as you can. Examine all of it, travel your road again and tell the truth about it. Sing or shout or testify or keep it to yourself, but know whence you came. Okay. Introduction. Okay. Some pages are a minute. Okay. Decimated by incarceration, educational failure, and economic disadvantage. In recent years, 2 Black women have graduated college for every one Black man, 2 to 1 every year. As a result, college-educated Black women are more likely than college-educated women of other races to remain unmarried or to wed a less educated man who earns less than they do. Why? Because they stick with their own race. That's why. There are and I'm sorry, that is what it is. There are plenty of men that make a lot more. If you're a woman, an educated woman like myself, those of you on the call, there are plenty of men that make a lot more money. You just have to seek them out. The pool is too narrow for these women. More than half of married Black women who have graduated from college have a less educated husband. Now, I'm not saying education is, because somebody doesn't have like a college degree, doesn't mean that they can't be successful or high, quality, high value man, because there's a lot of ways to, make your money. You guys, you know what I say about blue collars, blue collars work harder, and about the millionaire next door. There's, that's a good book to read too. Most of the millionaires in this country are not on Wall Street. They are in our communities. Okay, yet despite the shortage of Black male peers, Black women do not marry men of other races. Boom. Black women marry across class lines, but not race lines. They marry down, but not out. Thus, they lead the most racially segregated, intimate lives of any Americans. Wow. Isn't that crazy? Okay, great. But isn't it crazy? You know what? I'm going to link this. You don't have to. Yeah. Oh, you took notes. I'm going to go ahead when I upload this. I'm going to yeah. Oh, great. The Million Next Door is on YouTube. Great. I'm going to link this when I'm in the description, because thank you so much for pointing this out to us, because this is echoing everything we've been saying, right? Why are Black women the least likely to marry out? What are the consequences of the unprecedented rates at which they marry down or remain unmarried? Married down, that's so sad. You know what? I'm going to get this on Audible. I'm going to get this on Audible and just listen to it, and that's what I'm going to do. I think this is really important, particularly to a channel like mine. And thank you for mentioning this, because this is really, really, really important. And it's just the story I tell of African Americans in marriage may seem exceptional, and in some ways it is, but it is also representative, distinct more in degree than in kind. Wow. Americans of all races are substantially less likely to marry now than their predecessors were a few generations ago. And throughout society, many men are struggling economically, victims of technological change and an increasingly global market for labor. Yeah, everything's being outsourced. Women become position men. Today's higher achieving more likely ever to marry men. And today's high achieving women are already more likely than ever to marry men who are either low earnings or less educated than they are. This is really interesting, you guys. I know. Yeah, the odds are stacked against you. I mean, what can you say? The statistics speak for themselves. Okay, I found an interesting book on innovation. Why do I think women do that? Because it's historical, right? It's just, that's the way it's been for us. We've seen our mothers do it. We've seen our grandmothers do it. So many of us don't know we have any other option. So many, that for us, so many of us, that is the norm. It's just accepted. And you know what? Black women, if you are, and forget the struggle part, just in terms of limiting themselves to Black men. If you are a Black woman, chances are you want to marry and have children with a Black man. I mean, that it's so crazy how that's the way it used to be. That used to be a given, right? That used to be a given, it wasn't even so much of an option. And like, if you were with a white man or you were in an interracial relationship, it was like, that was a big deal. It just didn't happen often, either a black man with white woman or otherwise. It just didn't happen. Okay, yeah, there was a couple that dated interracial. I think they were they were married, and then they wanted to put them in prison because at that time it was illegal. Mixed marriages, interracial marriages were illegal. And for me, it's like, Ms. Hurricane, why do women do it? It's because we are so locked in wanting to marry a black man. Okay, and that's it. That's just, the black men have shifted. They have given themselves lots of options, whereas we haven't. We haven't. And that's basically what it is. For what reason? I don't know. It's just this loyalty we have. And not that there's anything wrong with it, especially, but at this point, please give it up. But I'm just saying, we have this sense of loyalty. And I think it's because we've seen our fathers and our brothers, all the stuff that goes on with the police. It's a different perspective, I think. Because all the stuff that goes on with the police, you see them drag, get shot, that's somebody's brother, that's somebody's nephew, that's somebody's father. You know what I mean? So when we look at a black man and we see all that, I think we're more sympathetic because, in many ways, we know what they go through, right? It's not easy for being black in this country, especially a black man. Nobody can argue that. So I think as women who are just compassionate by nature, we don't want to write them off. Because we know that, a lot of us is like, well, but look at what they have to go through in day-to-day life. We see the George Floyds, we see, all these people, they get shot down, people arrested and in prison for next to nothing. And so we know that it's real, and we know that, these things happen in our families. My brother's been to prison. So, it's real. Okay. Okay. Eartha Kitt was my engagement. Financial. Yeah. You don't get approached by men outside your race. And you know what? Here's the thing. It's not to say that marrying someone outside your race is if you can find someone within your race that treats you well and treat you the way you want to be treated, who loves you, who's going to provide for you, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not to say that is the only option. All I'm saying is you need to make it an option. It has to be an option. And you say you don't get approached by men outside your race. Where do you live? Are there a lot of men, non-black men where you live? Maybe they're checking you out and you've never really been open to it. Have you ever dated? Stephanie, have you dated a man of another race at all? Yeah, non-black men, honey. That's all I date, and they treat you like a queen. For the most part. There's bad apples everywhere, but I'm just saying. Damn, I look crazy in this video. I look crazy. Ooh, this was a bad choice of wig, honey. No, maybe it's the lighting. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking at myself and I'm like, oh, good God Almighty. Yeah. See, and I think not. You have to be approachable. That's part of it for Black women. We are not seen as soft a lot of times and approachable. We have almost this masculine type energy to us. I'm a pastor for my they don't think that. Yeah, and that's it. And they don't think we're the cream of the crop. They don't think we're the cream of the crop, and that's okay. That's why I've never ever been a person who, a lot of Black women get upset if they see a Black man with a white woman. I've never been like that. Go for it, honey. Take two. It doesn't bother me at all. Because I know that in order to, like anything else in life, you have to have options. Especially when it's something like that. Particularly when you know the statistics. And at the end of the day, because of, I don't know, you guys, it's just that when Black men, they marry or they date non-Black women, in the end, they don't treat them any better than they treat us. They don't. 9 out of, so if a white woman has a baby with a Black man, 9 out of 10 of them, 90% are baby mamas. In fact, that percentage is higher than if a Black man has a baby with a Black woman. You know, it's like 85 or almost 90% of Black children, unfortunately, are born out of wedlock, but it's 9 out of 10 for a Black man with a white woman. Yeah. Oh, you're in the suburbs of Chicago? Me too, Stephanie. You're not the same. Work in corporate America, travel domestically and internationally. Check, check, check. Where do you live? You and I are like very similar lifestyle. You see, and that's the thing. It's like maybe it's because you've not been. I don't want to blame you, but it's like because you've had all this exposure domestically, internationally, you can't tell me that there has never been one white man who was not interested in you. You know what I mean? It's like you've traveled, maybe you've not seen it, you've never been open to it, whatever. But yeah, I'm like, yes, me too. But you know what? You can't tell me if you think about it and all. You guys, what do you think? You've been all these years traveling corporate America. There has been one white man or man of another color has not having who that's had an interest in you. I don't believe that. Not one. Come on. But you just have to be open to it. You have to be open to it. And smile. You would be surprised at, what you can get with the smile. And I've gotten out of tickets, honey. I've gotten free stuff. The damsel in distress, but a lot of Black women are kind of hard. So we come off hard and aggressive and like we don't need help. That's why it's that much more important for us to be like soft and feminine. Yeah, especially internationally. Like I want to say last, but 2019, I went to Europe. I went to Paris. I went to London. I went to the Bears game in London. It was so much fun. And yeah, there was all kinds of opportunities there. When you go on cruises, you go to these different places. Oh, you're not too far from me. I just don't think I can in that way. I don't think they're checking for me. But that's the thing. You don't pay them any. I just don't think I pay them any attention, and that's why you don't pay them any attention. You could have 5 white boys like, into you right now, but you don't pay them any attention, so you wouldn't know. And you don't know if they're checking for you if you're not checking for them. You're not checking for them either. I'm just saying, but I'm just saying white men are not the only option. That's what I'm saying. That's not the only option. Asian men, Hispanic men, because you say what you want to say about people like these guys from Mexico. But I'm gonna tell you what, they come to this country and do not even speak the language. It's very, very difficult, especially in this culture with Trump, how prejudiced, you talking about his prejudice against us. From day one, before he got in the office, he had it in for the Mexican people. Day one, he had it in for them. But they come over here, they don't speak the language, they do whatever they have to do to make their money, and they save and they buy businesses. They buy, growing up in my community, there were no Hispanic people here. I went and lived in Vegas for 4 years, came back, and boom, here they are. And they all downtown where I live, like next to where I live in Naperville, but I grew up in Aurora. They own all the businesses down there. And they, it's all in Spanish. They cater to their own people and all of that. We don't do that. So yeah, you can get high quality man that is a Hispanic man. He doesn't have to be white. He can be Asian. He can be Hispanic. He can be Black, but you got to be open to the possibilities. Okay, flirt. I'm a big flirt. Okay, flirt. For me, it's just been this whole pandemic thing has put a damper on me, you guys. Oh, I didn't tell you, my nephew got COVID. My nephew has it right now. My nephew Tristan. I had to beat them up with the stick. Of course, in Italy, you know, I have not been to Italy, but that's my next trip. Because you know, Italian men and Black women, honey, and I've dated a couple Italian men. They treat you so well. I mean, obviously, you don't want to generalize, but that's just been my experience. But yeah, you guys, I'm chilling. I'm chilling until this stuff dies down. Forget that. My nephew has COVID. My nephew. We just found out last week, not even a week ago. It's crazy. So right now he's in quarantine. This is like a sidebar. We put him up in a hotel. Put him up in a hotel. So he's going to be there for like 2 weeks in quarantine. And it's nice because it's like one of those, it's a nice hotel where I think it's like Homewood Suites. And it's nice. He's got a kitchen where he can cook. They've got meals for him. That's good. So, but yeah, y'all, this quarantine stuff is real. This COVID stuff is real. So I'm straight for now. Oh, I love me an Italian man. Yeah, you guys, it's real. It's real here. And you know what? He was exposed to, because he's a phlebotomist. And so he worked all through this thing. I know this is kind of a sidebar, because he was an essential worker. But his manager, whatever, wanted him to get tested last week because they thought he had been exposed, and boom, positive. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, he's doing okay. He has like the fever and everything, but it's like a bad flu. But yeah, you guys, I know this is kind of a sidebar on the topic, but why I'm not dating right now, why I'm content to chill, this is why. I can't do it. It's not that deep. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I'll let him know that. But yeah, COVID is no joke, you guys. So that to me puts a damper on a lot of things. And to me, this is a time to get it together. Y'all, I'm just joining our Weight Watchers. Because you guys, I've done so well. I haven't really gained weight during this whole thing, but I lost it and then I gained a few pounds back. And I'm just tired. I need to get off the roller coaster. I need to get off the roller coaster because shoot, I'm trying to look like old girl L'Oreal. I'm trying to look like, old boy's wife. No, I'm gonna look like the best me I could be. That's what I want to look like. And it's not like I'm huge, but I want to lose about maybe 25 pounds. Yeah. The best thing is to stay in. It sucks, but wear your mask and stay in. Yeah, it's time to get it. This is the perfect opportunity, you guys. It really, really is. And that's what I'm doing. I joined Weight Watchers yesterday. I joined it yesterday because you know what, you guys? And I know we've kind of like detoured a little bit, but that's okay. It's because it's important for me, at least, to have accountability. I need accountability. I need to know where you got to weigh in. You're going to have to talk to somebody. And it's all virtual now. But they have how if you ever went to the meetings, well, now they have them virtual meetings now, like streams like this one. And you have the coaches and all that. But that's what I need. I need some accountability. I need to have to answer to someone every week. And then the support of a group. And when I have the moments of, you know what I mean, you guys, it's just, that's important. I need that. And then maybe other people don't, but I need that. So, it's one of those things. It's like, okay, I'm tired of the roller coaster. I'm going to get off and I'm going to do Weight Watchers. And again, that's one of those self-improvement things. And there are other things you can do that's free, like on apps and all that stuff. But to me, it's just easier to have it like organized and all of that. It's tried, it's true, it's proven. I mean, right now you can go and not sponsored, you can get 3 months for free. I signed up for 6 months, you get 3 months for free. And I also added it was like $5 a week for this, it's the 360 one. That's one I did. So. I mean, like I said, not advertising, not sponsors. Hell, I wish I was be sponsored by Weight Watchers, but I'm just saying, during this time, I'm not focusing on dating. I'm scared, to be honest with you guys, especially now that it has literally hit so close to home. I'm just working on myself, and that's what I encourage everyone to do. Stay safe. That's number one. Stay safe, and work on yourself. This is a great time to, we all need to work on, you know, mentally, physically, spiritually. I'm going to read that book. I'm going to get the Audible, but good. You're getting Invisalign. They ever helping you? That's right. You're getting, good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Girl, my niece just had one of those BBLs, like in the end of November. Yeah. You know, you just try to be the best you can be. But this is the time that, you know, that, I mean, we have to be in. There's nothing you can do. I mean, it is, but you want to go out there and catch that stuff, that's you. For me, you have to just take advantage. There's no, you know, once this whole thing is over, like maybe in the fall, whatever, if you're not where you want to be, you know, you have no one to blame but yourself, because you had all this time, all these months to get it together and you didn't. And that's how I feel. You know, I'm like, this is an opportunity. I need to stop playing and get with something that is organized, something that's going to hold me accountable. So I don't be going to Popeyes, get my spicy fried chicken, that spicy chicken sandwich. What was my life before that spicy chicken sandwich? But yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's something that it's important to me, and I'm going to do it. And that's that. I will keep you guys posted. I'm going to make a video, like once, I'm going to do it for a month, and then I'm going to update everyone about how's it going and all of that. My thoughts on it, pros, cons, all of that. But yeah, that's the thing I feel like we should be working on. Mind, body, spirit, you know, educating ourselves from a social perspective. And I don't mean like, you know, all this crap that's going on. I mean, from like reading the book that is question and research that you recommended. I mean, the whole thing about marriage, things like that to, I mean, you know, intellectual things. I mean, you don't have to be Einstein, of course, but it's important to grow and learn. Yeah, so that's a good book. I'm definitely going to get it. I'm going to get it on Audible and listen to it while I'm chilling. That's what I'm going to do. But yeah, thank you for mentioning that. Thank you for recommending that. Because it sort of just supports what we do here, right? What I do, what you guys say here. But yeah, guys, I feel like, as James Brown says, it's time to get on the good foot. This is the time. This is it. This is the time. Have you guys ever done like Weight Watchers or anything like that? I'm just curious. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. How is that going? You guys still, I didn't want to ask because I didn't know. I didn't want to get in your business in case, you know. Are things still going well, Ms. Hurricane? No, I didn't want to just like put you out there and say, oh, you'll be like, oh, whatever happened. So that's why I don't ask, because, you know, that's your business. If you want to share, it's up to you. But they're good food. That's right. It's so fun to find myself. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Wow, that is awesome. And seeing, and what would have happened if you were not open to dating men of other races? And he's fine too. Fine. Ms. Hurricane, put your Instagram handle in there so people who don't follow you can follow you. I think I'm following you, but just make sure. I had a health coach. I had a trainer once. I had a trainer once, not a health coach. How was the health coach? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't want to be like, I didn't want to like, you know, put you on blast and then, you know, make you uncomfortable. It's in case like, you know, whatever, something has happened. And I'm gonna be like, oh, so how's it going? Okay. First of all, you guys, I'm gonna be, this is the come up. This is my Instagram. Okay, this is my Instagram. I have two pages. I have one for Pretty and Things and a new one for the Come Up Straight Up. And y'all, if y'all want to make a donation, help a sister out, I will take it. Because none of this is monetized. Not that it matters, but I'm just saying. So, y'all want to hit a sister up with a Cash App? I'm not going to turn it down. Aw, thank you guys. You guys, you guys make me so happy. You know, it would be great. Like if you know, you would think like, okay, if we had like 50, 60, 70 people on here, I mean, that from a numbers perspective, that would be great, but it wouldn't be the same. I don't know, you guys, I like this is more intimate. Like we can actually talk and converse with each other. You know, if we had 100 people on here, 50 or 25 people on here, it wouldn't be the same like this, you know? Oh, no worries, no worries. No worries, no worries, no worries, girl. I've got to throw it out there. No, you guys, no, just do, no, 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 no. No worries, man. I'm saying I got to throw it out there, honey. Yes, I accept donations. Does it say, what is that? No, who is that? Ain't you proud to beg? All right, you guys. I've got about 15, 10 more minutes on here because I gotta hit you guys. You know, I've been doing my intermittent fasting and like I haven't eaten today. I made me some greens, so I made me some collard greens. I can smell them. Oh, okay. So here we go with the necklace thing. Okay. I have like the necklace, it's ready to go, the website, but I've added some other items like wigs. Y'all know I love me some synthetic wigs. I'm going to be selling wigs as well. I'm going to be selling like it's a serum, like a retinol serum. And the necklaces I'm going to be selling. That's what I really wanted to wait for. I have it in gold, but I found a vendor so I can get it in platinum as well. Because some people like silver, some people like gold. I really like the platinum. I like silver. I mean, I'll wear gold, but my preference is like a silver other than gold. So I wanted to give people options. Because if I had the choice between the two, I mean, they look very pretty. Buy two, actually, buy both of them. Mix it up. I prefer the platinum. How's that going? The intermittent fasting is going well. I don't know what the Weight Watchers people are going to say about that. But it's you know what it's just I don't know. I just feel like I've hit like a standstill because my problem is consistency. I mean, does it work? Absolutely. As long as you do it. It's just like anything else, you know? Oh yeah. No, I mean I like gold, but I mean I like having the options because a lot of people, you know, they like, you know, different. Like I like platinum too. I really like the silver and platinum. I of course will pay, you know, wear both. I encourage you to buy both, but the platinum ones haven't arrived yet, and I want to make them both available. I know you're like, where is this stuff? Where is it? My highlighter I'm going to be selling. I know I've been promising that. All of it's coming together. But I'm not going to be, I know I've been thinking about, you know, saying this for a while, but I'm not going to rush into it. I want it to be right. I want it to be right. And that's it. I mean, and once it's launched, you'll be like, yes, babe. But thank you guys for asking. And you're going to be like, good. I'm so glad you waited. This looks really good. It was worth the wait. This looks really, really good. You know, because it's not just a website, it's building a store too in Shopify. It's both of them. There's like the store part and then there's the website part of it. And I was going back and forth between having it done on Fiverr, somebody doing there, and then doing it myself. But yeah, that is where I'm working on that, as well as some other things, you guys, building these channels, building these channels and all of that, and just to make them. Oh, girl, yes, you know I got I'm wearing my magnetic lashes also, girl. You see, you know, Tubby, you pay attention. Oh, absolutely, I'm wearing them right now, wearing them right now. But again, this is one of those things, you guys, that like I'm gonna say cautious, but when it comes to stuff like that, I like to test it out first. I mean, what if, you know, you get something from a supplier, you wear it, and then it like your eye swells up, you know? It's like for me, like, I'm not going to sell any kind of thing, not unless I try it. It's tried and true. And I'm like, okay, this is good. You know, I'm not doing that. You have to try it. And then people want to put anything out there, but you know, you have to make sure it's safe. It's good. And that's what I'm doing. And so believe me, in the next 30 days, I will be all launched. But for now, oh, I love magnetic lashes and I will be selling those. But yeah, I love them. You guys, who was on my last live, the one for last year? The one where I had the black hair and I was struggling because my lash was falling off, the glue wasn't working. I'm like, oh my God. If you watch that live, you would crack up because that lash was like, ugh. And I'm like, you know what? That's okay. This is why I'm going to be selling magnetic lashes. No more, no more. This is the last time I'm going to deal with this. It's so easy. And they are on there too. They are on there too. It's so easy. It's like you put the liner on and yeah, it's like they just grab it. They just grab the lash. It's easy. You know, I use tweezers for my lashes, but with the magnetic lashes, I can even use my fingers and lay it back on. They're nice. Oh, you were there. Tell me, you were there. You saw it. You saw it. You saw it. How I was tripping about that one lash. But it was like, I'm like, that's okay. This is the last time. This is the last time. And yeah, they're great. They are wonderful. I love them. And they are on there. That's the great thing about it. Like, they are on there. But I wanted to test them out to make sure they were safe, that there was no kind of allergic reaction to the liner. Because you guys, I had an allergic reaction to a flu shot. I don't get flu shots, but they suggested that you get one because of this pandemic stuff. And I had a terrible allergic reaction to it. So you have to, I mean, you don't know. You don't know till you know, and I wanted to test it out first. But it's all coming. It's all coming. And then again, I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited about, you need something to be excited about, something to look forward to. I look forward to launching my website and selling my stuff. I look forward to, my journey with Weight Watchers. I'm look forward to the results and all of that. I look forward to when this crap is over so we can go out again safely and travel and all of that. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to do my thing. And so when this whole situation breaks, I'm ready. And that's how I think we should look at it. I mean, we got to be inside anyway. Oh, you guys, and you know what? Like, in terms of workout, I know I'm all over the place, but in terms of workout, I found this walking workout. It's so good. And it's like, it really gets the heart rate up, but it's walking. I'm going to put that in the description box that I mentioned. I'm going to put that in there. This lady, she does walking workouts. And it's like, I'm like, well, let me try, because I've been doing my jump rope, but I'm like, okay, well, let me try something a little bit easier. It's such a good workout. It's so good. I'm going to link that when I upload this. I'm going to link that. And you guys, once I upload this, just give me a few minutes, because I'm going to make it. Should I make it public or private? I'll go ahead and make it public. I like to make it private and update, but I'll go ahead and make it public, and then I'll just edit. All right, you guys. So I've got 5 more minutes. I know I'm like blah blah blah, talking all over the place, but yeah. So you guys, do you have any resolutions or things you're working towards for this year besides your Invisalign? Go and get your Invisalign, girl. But yeah, for me, although it's a crazy time, especially with Lord, who knows what's going to happen on the inauguration day and all this, our crazy precedent. But it's also an exciting time. Yeah, we did have a lot to catch up on. I'm so glad you joined, Ms. Hurricane. You've been out of the loop, honey, for the last month. So I'm so glad everyone joined. Thank you, Tubby, my ride or dies, question research. Thank you so much. I'm glad everyone joined. This has been wonderful. I love this. I love how intimate this is. I enjoy it a lot. So I'm back on my weekly schedule. I'm back every week. I'll be like next Thursday, I will be back on my schedule, and we will be back at it again next week. You guys don't forget to join, spread the word, tell your friends, tell your family. Okay, I'm listening to the audiobook on YouTube. I understand. Okay, Atomic Habits, huh? What is Atomic Habits about? Don't make me go look, because I will. Yeah. See, question and research, you are doing like the whole self-improvement thing, and that's great. That's good. No, that's great, honey. I know you're not trying to join a live stream for, you're gonna say, oh no, I'm not gonna go on this day because I gotta watch D on this live stream, girl. I'd be like, are you serious? No, no, girl. I'm happy for you. I'm just so very happy for you. Who would have thought? And this is what you met him on, what, Match.com? See, you guys, and at the end of the day, I'm going to conclude with this about how people, you shouldn't get discouraged, because when something is for you, it's for you. Yeah, the systems and support habit, that is true. And that's what I'm doing in terms of the Weight Watchers things. That's exactly right. But do not get discouraged. Do not listen to these dudes saying you're not this and you're not that. When something is for you, it's for you. And that's exactly what happened with Ms. Hurricane. All right, guys. So on that note, I'm going to hit the road. Thank you guys so much for joining, as always. I'm excited about this year. I really am. I just, want everyone to be safe and healthy, and just be optimistic, and don't sweat all the stuff going on. You have to. And for me, I'm just above it. I mean, to me, it's like, yes, it's important, but you know what? That is not going to stop anything for me as an individual. I'm still going to do my thing regardless, and that's how you guys should feel. Do your thing regardless, because you only go around once, and you can't be worried about this stuff. All right, you guys. Mwah. Bye, guys. Thank you very much for joining. I'm going to end the stream now, so I don't want to just hang up on you guys. All right, bye, you guys. See you next week.